Here is to the start of a new chapter. If you are new, hi, I'm Tanya, and everyone in my house calls me a hoarder. I have a hard time throwing away things. I, for some reason, rationalize why I would need these objects, you know, down the road for God knows whatever reason. I have actually gotten several requests to do a house tour, and I always said it's literally not an option because normal people would say my house is a disaster. On top of the fact that I have 3 kids and my house is a disaster, I have several rooms in my house and closets and corners and sometimes even hallways that are overly clustered and hoarded. I always have called myself a pack rat, but apparently the first step is admitting it. So I'm admitting that my house has too much stuff in it. So I'm going to take you on a tour of my overly hoarded house. If you are new and you're not already, go and subscribe. There will be several videos coming up in the next couple days of me going through this hoarded house and eliminating, hopefully, the majority of the mess. So I'm gonna take you guys on this journey with me, and to be honest, it's embarrassing. Don't judge. My husband really is not a fan of me sharing like this portion of our lives because most people are very judgmental and have a lot of negative things to say, especially if their world is perfect. So my life is not perfect, my world is not perfect, and my house is far from perfect. So unless you're being constructive, keep your comments to yourself. Let's get started with this tour. This is my front door. As we walk in my front door, the hoarding literally starts at the top of the stairs. This TV has been sitting here for way too long, and I have an issue with just throwing it away because in my head I can rationalize somebody could use that TV. It's a perfectly fine working TV. It works great, color's fine, but everyone wants flat screens and no one wants that kind of TV, and I just can't seem to throw it away. They won't even take those TVs at the Goodwill or the Ark anymore. So that is literally where my hoarding starts. We will go ahead and come up the stairs. We have crazy dogs and a pile of shoes that aren't put away. Then to the left, we have our living room that is not really like hoarded, but on the other hand, it is. We have a corner over here that is kid stuff because they have kind of taken over my living room. So couch, kids table, TV, daddy's chair. If you watched a couple videos ago, I'm not sure how many. This actually got cleaned and organized. It's not completely messed up yet. Then we have the dining room with a messy table and a trash can up there. I will explain that for anybody who's new. I own a pig and he likes the trash, so it's easier to just hold it up there. This room is really not all that hoarded. This was overly hoarded, and I actually have a counter now. This is my kitchen. This right here is the clutter counter. This counter ends up overly cluttered. Everything that doesn't have a place to go just ends up being thrown up there. That counter is actually one of my biggest pet peeves, but anytime I clean it, literally within 24 hours, everybody has piles. And it's not just, it's literally everybody in the house has just piled everything that doesn't have a place back up there. Exit the kitchen, we turn left, and we have a hallway with laundry that needs to go downstairs. And we have this hall closet, which, as you might imagine, should have jackets and shoes and towels because we don't have a closet in our bathroom. Let's take a look at the closet. So this side of the closet has towels, shoes, mess. I honestly couldn't tell you what is even up there. This is a puzzle that makes me really sad. It's pretty much like broken. It was actually a 2,000 piece puzzle that took us a lot of time to put together. And we had all intentions on getting a big frame for it. Never found one that was the right size. And picture frames cost a lot of money, especially like great big ones. So that never happened. That's sitting up there. Like I said, there's, I mean, boxes, and I'm not really sure what all other clutter is up there. When you open this door, we'll start up here. There's also clutter up on the shelves. I'm pretty sure that this box is clothes that doesn't fit my kids anymore. This is blankets and towels. And then there's this. That is literally from the floor up to the bottom of the shelf. The majority of this actually is jackets and sweaters and jackets and bags and purses and suitcases and bags and backpacks, and my wedding dress is actually back there somewhere. Literally from the floor to the bottom of the shelf. It's completely full. Like I said, most of it is jackets, but they're just shoved up in there. Beyond that, there is a shampooer in there somewhere. Not that you could ever find it. And I'm not really sure what else is buried amongst that, but this is definitely a goal that I have. Like just tell me I'm not the only one that has a closet that is completely overflowing. So beyond the hallway, this is the bathroom. We're actually not gonna go in there because Kenny's in the shower. This is mine and Kenny's bedroom, which really is not that bad. I need to make my bed. You don't gotta tell me, I already know. I need to make it. We just got up and around. Haven't made it that far yet today. This room itself is really not that hoarded. Other than some clothes, maybe. My dresser drawer is so full that I can't shut it. So if you would like a video of me going through and getting rid of clothes, leave that in the comment. Maybe that'll be, you know, one of the next videos on the list. But we're gonna move on to another closet here that I have. Like any other closet, it's, you know, full of our clothes. Generally, that's what's in a closet, right? Up here we have some board games and some beads. That's a heat lamp from when I first got Rex, a safe, some blankets. To be honest, up there is really not all that bad. But underneath of my clothes, underneath of all the perfectly organized clothes here, is a disaster. To be honest, if you've seen my organizing my hoarding room, if you haven't seen that, go check it out. But if you've seen that video, at the very end of it, I had just like a small pile of stuff that it didn't have a place. That's where the issue lies. I'm noticing this. It's the stuff. I'm a pile person, and when I put stuff in piles and then they don't have a place, that's how this begins. But there was stuff that didn't have a place, and I needed to clean that room out because I had company coming, and then I was actually moving the ferrets into there, or well, we only had one at the time, but anyways, so this, and I'm pretty sure that box actually came from that room. I just didn't have a place to put them, so I shoved them in the closet. And now this closet is a disaster. So, leaving our bedroom. This room is the ferret's room. This is the room that was my hoarding room, and it wasn't really a hoarding room. It just was an over flooded mess. Everything, again, that didn't have a place just kind of got tossed in this room because this room wasn't being used. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But this room is actually one of the cleaner rooms in my house. That is directly across from our room. Now we turn, and this is the girls' room. I'm literally not going to show you the floor of this room because it is a disaster. And I mean, there's several videos of me cleaning and organizing and rearranging this room, and it absolutely only lasts for like 10 minutes. It's a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old do not know how to keep it clean. But this room's really not all that bad, like hoarded wise. It's just messy because they have a lot of toys. Mommy, Daddy. Even in the closet, these are just blankets, which normally is what would be hoarded. And actually in the ferret's room, that closet probably is like overflowing with stuff, but I can't even get into that closet right now. Actually, I probably could. As we come out of their bedroom, again, this is our room. This is the bathroom. So the mostly hoarded part of this bathroom, this actually was real bad, and Lily, for the most part, kind of organized it. To be honest, like, that looks organized compared to what it looks like. But pretty much everything in every drawer and under here is an absolute disaster. I actually want to go to the dollar store and get some organizing little totes and bins and stuff. And that will be a video in itself, like organizing all of this. But let me show you how bad this actually is. Literally, probably like a lot of this stuff is probably trash. I don't know if I would say trash, but like beyond this, up under there, is probably stuff that came with us when we moved into this house and has literally never been touched. So that definitely needs to be cleaned out. And then we just have drawers full of random everythingness. They don't really have a rhyme, a reason, or an order. This was like my hair dyeing stuff and became like the girls' nails. So all of that definitely, what the heck is this? Not really sure what's going on in my hair. But all of that definitely needs to be like organized and decluttered and unhoarded. So again, if you're not, make sure you subscribe so that you can come back and see this all become very pretty. And that actually pretty much concludes the entire upstairs. So now we will head downstairs. So again, front door, when you come in, you can either go up or down. As we go down, you come to, this is Uncle's room, which is Kenny's brother. He lives with us. This is Lily's room. Nice pink room, if you can't tell. To be honest, there's stuff all over the floor, but it's really, her room's really not that bad. And her room's not hoarded other than clothes. Probably clothes would be her hoarding issue. You come down the stairs and go to the right, we have Uncle's bathroom, which is also not hoarded. But pretty much everything else in front of me is a disaster. So that's our garage door to go out to the garage. And you literally can't even like get to it because this is a bag of stuffed animals that we're not getting rid of, but it has no place. The girls' room is too small to put them in there. This bag underneath of it is clothes to donate. These are all toys that need to be like gotten rid of. And I literally just didn't even have a box to put them in. They got kind of just thrown down here. This is a high chair, clearly, that Clary doesn't use anymore. And I'm not sure whether we were keeping it or not. I feel like yes, because if we have another baby, you need a high chair, right? So this is my thought process. This is why my house looks like it does. But as you walk into our laundry room, okay, so here's the bags and here's the garage door. This is the laundry door, and immediately to walk in the laundry room, you can't. This is all stuff that is like to be gotten rid of. Nobody plays with it, or they do play with it and there's not room for it. This also is a box that was in my closet, overflowing with stuff that again just doesn't have a place. And like there's 6 of us living in this house plus 5 animals, and the house is really just like way too small for us for the amount of stuff that we have. So we have a pile right here. There's actually a microwave under there. We have a table over here. These are clean blankets. I mean toys and toys and toys and just, I have 3 kids and lots of toys. This room also is a room that laundry is my most despised chore. I freaking hate laundry with a passion. Everything in me. If I could pay someone else to do my laundry, I would. I actually started a video a long time ago of cleaning out this room and literally got all of the clothes off the floor, and within like a week it looked the same and I never even finished the video. So that video never made it anywhere. But this room is definitely a big portion of the hoarded mess because this room actually overflows from the garage. So as you see, I can't get through this door to go out to the garage, so we're gonna go back outside and I'm gonna show you my garage. Again, if you have nothing constructive to say, keep your comments to yourself. Okay, so we're gonna come out here and around to the garage. Now, I know that I know for 1,000,000% I am not the only person that has an overly hoarded garage. A garage that a car won't fit in. A garage that pretty much is a storage unit. Actually, this is about the size of our storage unit before we moved to Ohio, and this is pretty much what it looks like. So, this is embarrassing, and don't judge. But this room is my biggest issue. Like, all of the closets and like I said, the laundry room is kind of just overflowing from this room. When I would clean out the closets and stuff, everything, all the boxes of stuff that doesn't have a place would literally just end up in this room. So, without further ado, this is our garage. I literally have no words, no comments. I have no excuses. This is, majority of this is my mess. Kenny would say all of it's my mess. Again, I just have a hard time getting rid of stuff. We have a table with broken chairs, and I just don't want to get rid of the chairs because my thought process is I can have a garage sale and someone will fix the chairs and then they can have them. They don't even need to buy, they could just have them. That's my goal. I'm gonna have a garage sale. I'm gonna pull everything out of here, and literally if people will take it, they can have it. Again, don't judge, okay? I'm not perfect. You're not perfect, and if you think that you are, you're wrong. You might be cleaner than I am, and your house might not be anywhere near as messy as mine, but you're still not perfect. And this is taking a lot for me to be able to show you guys this. Like I said, Kenny's not big on us sharing like this part of our lives because people are very judgmental. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I'm not sure what room is getting cleaned first, but this garage is definitely my biggest hurdle to jump over, I guess. If you have any rooms or closets in your house that look anywhere remotely like mine, smash that like button for me so that I know that I'm not alone in this and I don't have to be like all that embarrassed that I literally can't keep things clean. Make sure you follow us on all of the things. I will see you tomorrow in our next video. And hey, stay wacky, fam.